Packed house for a crosstown rivalry on the volleyball court tonight. Sheyenne looking to close out a win over West Fargo here in the fourth set. Set to the outside for the Packers, met right at the net by a pair of Sheyenne blockers, Riley Bryant and Maya Bluto with the block. Sheyenne leading by 3, but West Fargo strikes right back. Another attempt from the outside. This one shut down by Ari Morris. Back to black blocks the sophomore, putting the Packers within 2. Tied up at 10 as we move ahead here. Ball drifting towards the net, met and spiked right back down by Alexa Killeran to reclaim that Mustang lead. Match point now for Sheyenne. Set back to Cora Metcalf on the outside. An emphatic slam across the court to seal the deal. Sheyenne defeating their crosstown foes in 4 sets tonight. The Mustangs improving to 10-0 on the season.